Hello and welcome to today's video. Today's video is going to be a haul. I know it's been a couple of months since I filmed, but I truly feel like I cannot shop a Sephora savings event and not film a haul video. I love going through everything with you all. I have two boxes here. The top one only has one item in it, but I'll explain that later. For the most part, I picked up skincare and makeup that I've had my eye on. I don't believe I got any restocks, so all new things should be fun. I did also get some minis for a future trip to Vegas that's happening next week. I'm so excited for that. If you enjoyed today's video while you're watching, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and let's go ahead and get into it. While I'm opening these, I will say I have made the mistake in the past of ordering everything all together that included perfumes. I think the same thing goes for aerosols, but there is a shipping restriction on those. So when I've ordered them all together, I remember one year my order came super late, which usually wouldn't be a big deal, but because I'm trying to film a video and get it up before the sale ends, which is next Monday, the 24th, I want to get my package as soon as possible. So I got in the habit of splitting my orders and separating those items with shipping restrictions. I did get a mini size perfume, but I was pleasantly surprised. I ordered this all Friday morning and it came to me on Saturday, both packages. I don't know if anyone cares about the samples I got, but again, I chose to do the perfumes that were minis with the perfume so that it wouldn't delay my package. This one is Layla Lou by Rosie Jane. I haven't smelled this. And then I also got a mini of Vanilla Woods, which is one of my favorites back here. I think I just repurchased that in my last Sephora haul video, sometime around there. And then the mini fragrance I got, and I'm not going to open this because I know what it smells like, but this is from Commodity and it is the Milk perfume. And I got this one in the expressive version. There's 3 different ones and this is the strongest. There's a personal, let me actually check the website. I'm glad I checked. So this one, the expressive, is the medium strength of the fragrance. There's also a personal for the lightest and then bold for the strongest. I tried this out through a kit I got from FabFitFun. I have it right in front of me. I love trying out little fragrance kits like this, and Milk just kind of struck me as something different. The notes in it are, it says cold milk, mahogany wood, and tonka bean, and that cold milk was something that was really intriguing to me, but then it's warm and spicy at the same time. I'm not going to open it up. I'm going to save it for my trip, but I'm looking forward to wearing that. It is, I feel like, more of an evening fragrance. I'll probably take something a little lighter for daytime. I want the full size of this and I almost went for it, but I talked myself out of it. And then on to the larger package. I got a mini of the primer potion and right away I'm noticing there is a hyaluronic acid from The Ordinary in here and I did not order this. The rest of my order seems to be okay, but I'm going to go through and just check that I got everything I was supposed to. I did not. So I have a missing item and it is the thing I need for my trip next week. That's so bizarre. It's strange that there's not just an item missing, but that I have just a completely random item in here. The thing that I was trying to purchase, I'll get the glare off of there. This is the Fruit Baby set from Glow Recipe. I've tried most of the items in here. I actually use most of the items in here, but there was a couple other things that I was curious about. I will be contacting them right after this video and hopefully they can send it out to me in time. They're usually pretty good with customer service. But the set contains the Avocado Ceramide Moisture Barrier Cleanser. That one is fairly new and I haven't tried it yet. So I'm looking forward to trying that. It also has the Watermelon Glow PHA and BHA Pore Tight Toner. I purchased a large size of that, so spoiler alert, I like that one. Also the Strawberry Smooth BHA and AHA Salicylic Serum. I've been using that and it saved my skin last summer. And then the Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewdrops and the Plum Plump Hyaluronic Cream. I have minis of those already, but I thought the set would be nice for Vegas, give me some hydration, but not be too heavy. So yeah, hopefully that gets to me in time. I still have about a week before I go, so it should. I will say too, I have used this serum and I like their hyaluronic acid. I just have other things like it, so I'll probably give it to a friend. Next, before I go through the rest of the skincare, because I like to do everything in categories, I did pick up one of the new lip oils from Merit, and I intentionally have a bare lip. I just have a little bit of a balm on that is clear because I wanted to see how this lasts throughout the video. I probably won't be filming too much longer, probably another 20, maybe 30 minutes if I stumble a lot, but we'll get a good indication of where with talking and then also sipping my water. I have the shade Marrakesh currently, and that is the most beautiful peach color. I wear it all the time. This one that I got is Les Deux, and this one is a tinted pink. I think these are kind of more of a stain from what I've been hearing. I could also be getting confused with the new Rare Beauty ones because that was also on my list. I made myself choose just one, but that is what it looks like. I think I will really like this. I'm a big fan of just a really glossy lip that's hydrating as well. I don't reach for lipstick as often, but when I do, it's the ones I have from Merit. I have Millennial as well as Baby, and I love them. I almost picked up another one of those too, but I told myself to cool it and just truly order the things I've been eyeing for a minute. Let's try this on. I'm not getting any scent. I don't think the other one has a scent either. It's pretty. I'm loving that. I'm gonna put on just a little more. I think this would also be really pretty with a lip liner. I'm already seeing myself pairing this with Ever from NYX. I love that lip liner. I cannot stop looking at this. I really like this shade. There was another one. Let me pull up the name of it. It was a brown tone that was also new that I was thinking of grabbing. Mapleton. I may still get that. I still have till Monday. I'll put an update somewhere if I decide to grab something else. I also wanted one of their blushes. The shade Stockholm looks like a fan favorite. I was going to buy this with my initial purchase last Friday and it was out of stock. And it came back, I want to say yesterday, and now it's out of stock again. If I do go back and decide to add more items, I have till next Monday, either this or another one of these shades. I will put an update somewhere. Kate the Great keeps showing that in her stories and she's making me want it. And there's another item here that I'll show momentarily that I bought because of her. Back to skincare, as I mentioned, I did pick up a full size of one of the Glow Recipe PHA and BHA Pore Tight Toners. I tried this in a sample kit and I really enjoyed it. I've had super dry skin my whole life. I've never had any oil on my face, which of course oil hydrates the skin, so it helps us not wrinkle as fast over time. And I've always just been super dry. Last year, all of a sudden, I started to get a little oil, especially on my forehead, and I tend to get congested there and then on my chin as well. The strawberry serum from Glow Recipe was a lifesaver for me last year and I've been using it. I use it less in the wintertime, maybe like 3 times a week, but I was using it daily then and it really helped clear things up. I'm hoping this helps too. I will report back with continued use on this, how it works for my skin. I also still would love to do an updated skincare routine and I will do that at some point once I get some use out of these items. From Milk, I have wanted to try this for a while. I generally use cleansing oil, but it is nice to have something quick to remove my makeup, especially if I'm just wearing like some like mascara, nothing too heavy. And then also just to clean up makeup like around my eye area or if anything falls. So this is the Hydro Ungrip Makeup Remover and Cleansing Water. I did try the balm when that came out and I did like it, but it was pretty comparable to like anything else I've tried like it. It didn't really stand out to me, but hopefully I like this. I generally do like Milk's products. I used to be like a Milk stan. I loved everything from them. I have to say this color is also making me super happy. And in this, I have been wanting since it launched. Also from Merit, I can see them becoming a favorite brand. Everything I've tried, well, I have to say I really haven't tried much. I've tried 2 lipsticks and then the lip oil and now this lip oil, but I've loved them. But this is the Great Skin Instant Glow Serum. It has niacinamide in it as well as hyaluronic acid, cocoa seed extract, that's for plumping, Japanese gold thread root, and it is pH balanced. I'm just gonna put some on my hand. It says it instantly hydrates and plumps skin for a smooth, glass-like appearance. We love that. Leaving skin calmer, brighter, and more even over time. Designed as a base for the minimalist or for bare skin. Now, what I did read in the reviews is that the pump sucks. That can be the downfall of so many things, but the actual packaging is gorgeous. Shake well and massage 2 to 3 pumps. We're just gonna do a little baby pump. I'm gonna spray it into my palm in case it does squirt or something. Oh, nope, it came out fine. I do have moisturizer on my hand, but still I feel like this is absorbing fairly quickly. It doesn't feel super heavy or greasy. I'm looking forward to seeing how this looks on my skin and then also how it plays with primers and then other makeup types like foundations, as well as tinted moisturizer. Honestly, I really don't wear much foundation like I used to. This is the most coverage that I get, and this is the one from Urban Decay, the HydroManiac. It is a foundation, but I still feel like it has fairly light coverage. I can't even tell you the last time I wore a full coverage foundation, and especially with summer coming up, I will be avoiding that. Okay, makeup is last. I have 2 minis and then a full size. This is from Charlotte Tilbury. I forget, someone was raving about, Wayne Goss was raving about this in a video a long time ago. This is fairly pricey for a mini size. I think it was like 22 maybe, but I do want to try this formula. This is the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. It says party all night, stay all day. I can test that out in Vegas, but this is the size. I'll open it up. I'm not going to spray it or anything though, because I will be traveling with it. This is the item that I bought because of Kate the Great. It is the Glossier Stretch Concealer. She did a video not too long ago when Glossier launched at Sephora on her favorites from Glossier, and she included this. I've always gone back and forth on their website with this item. I think this is one of those items that you really have to apply correctly the way the directions say, or else it gets kind of messy. And it says to use your fingertips, so a brush or a sponge is not recommended. And in her video, she did use her finger to apply it. It probably needs the warmth and some of those oils. I got the shade G11. I don't know if I'm gonna take this on the trip just because I haven't really tried it much yet, but the shade that I got, hopefully that works. I was between this one and the one that was a little lighter. This time of year though, I feel like I can kind of go in between because I'll probably get a little bit of a tan. I think this one will be just fine though. I was going through videos and trying to determine my shade. I have been loving the Tarte Creamy Concealer for a long time. And then I found in my stash, I had a Flower Light Illusion Concealer, and that used to be my favorite. I would rave about it in all of my videos. So I've been wearing that one again, and it's really good. I forgot how much I love that. I will say now, like, especially in the last couple of years, I have more fine lines underneath my eyes. There's a lot more settling that happens. So I'm a little more picky with concealers. Also, my under eye tends to get fairly dry. So I'll report back what I think of this concealer after I use it. I'm hoping to do like a monthly faves or like a recap at some point. And then the last thing I got, I wanted a mini shadow palette for Vegas. This one is Natasha Denona, and this is the Mini Glam Palette. I have a couple of these and have traveled with them and have really liked them. They're actually right next to me. They're a little dusty. I have the Mini Zendo as well as the Mini Camel Palette. One of these, or maybe both of them, I think just this one, I got in a Beautylish Lucky Bag, and then I think I purchased this one. Let's open this one up. Maybe I'll do just some swatches real quick. I'm gonna swatch the matte shades first. At first glance, especially online, this palette looks more neutral, but I've seen people say in video reviews, I think Lauren May Beauty is the one that I watched, says that it leans a little more warm, which is fine. I kind of can do both, just depending on what else I pair it with. When I had red hair, I always did warm, but with the pink hair, I generally can kind of be neutral, even cool leaning sometimes. One of the shimmers. That's really pretty. It's a pretty bronzy color. This is the shade Lauren loved in her video. It's almost a little gray. It's like a pewter. Forgive me for my pinky swatch, but that's what I'll do. I'm out of fingers. Pretty standard neutrals, but I have like the performance of her mini palettes, as I said, and it's nice to have something small to travel with. I don't really do up my shadow like I used to. What I'm wearing now is 2 cream items from Glossier. That's what I generally stick with, especially going into summertime. It's so funny, at one point with if I was traveling or going anywhere, I would take like 5 palettes. I just know I'm not going to use them. I have learned from that mistake over time. Especially somewhere hot. Like I just want to like get in, go, something that's going to last throughout the day. This is what the lip oil looks like after about 35 minutes of filming. I still think it looks the same. It feels the same. It's still hydrating and I love the color. Let me know what you all think, if it looks the same, if it's just as pink. I think I kind of want another one. If I go back on and buy more, I will do an update somewhere, probably on Instagram. And like I said, I am probably going to do some kind of update video on my thoughts in general on these products, most likely in the form of like a monthly favorites or a recap. I would love to hear what you all picked up during the sale, or if there's anything you're still thinking about, let me know in the comments, anything you're eyeing. If you would like to follow me on other social media platforms, I'm Kayla Remarks on Twitter, TikTok, as well as Instagram. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to see me and more of my remarks, please subscribe. I thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I will see you soon.